Hello. Today being Tuesday, October 15th, 2019. The first thing we're going to have is for air signs. So air signs, what this is saying is that there is definitely going to be someone feeling like they are kind of obsessed. So obsession is what seems to be coming real strongly. So either you cannot get your partner off your mind, or your partner is obsessed, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and can't get you off their mind. There is definitely some type of a distraction where air signs are concerned in reference to your wishes and your dreams. Somebody may be feeling like they're not enough, either you, air signs, or your partner. Somebody is definitely trying to make something active again. Again, on today being Tuesday, October 15th. Active or being very involved in a certain activity. So whether that is you at a gym, whether that is you something to do with your job, maybe you have a very physical job and there's a lot of activity going on there, or for some of you, again, it is you trying to get something to become active. For a while, it's something in your lifetime where love is concerned may have been inactive or non-active for a quite amount of time. But I do feel like there is going to be some response now. So whoever's waiting for someone to respond or waiting for a response from someone, that is no longer going to be chopped off the table. That is going to be presented. For some of you, you may be getting involved in a fixer-upper. That could be somebody fixing you up for a date. This could be a home or an apartment that has to be, repaired, maybe cosmetically especially. There is something very impractical having to do again with air signs today. I know that was said again yesterday. But somebody is definitely trying to either get out of active duty. Somebody may be trying to get away from the reserves. Somebody may be not able to sign on to something. So you may have trouble with a password, or there may be trouble with passwords. Or it is time, air signs, to update and change your passwords. I'm also hearing that, okay, that's for who? Okay, for fire signs, she said. So my grandma said fire signs, there's something that's feeling crazier than crazy. Something that's either making you crazier than crazy, fire signs. Something that may make you want to act out in a certain way. For some of you fire signs, you must be careful of either relapsing or spiraling out of control very quickly. Some of you fire signs are starting to think that you got something under control or handled, but you are not admitting still to yourself that you can in fact lose everything you've worked for in just the blink of an eye. And getting it back again would be near impossible. You've come so far, fire signs. Don't quit now. Clean up whatever it is now, because you won't be able to repair as well as you thought you could. It is a much longer journey to start over than it is to just repair and start now. For some of you, I hear fire signs saying they are scared. Scared of either a situation, scared of an event, scared of just being alone, or scared of getting back in with the same person. Some of you are definitely afraid to take on another realm, no, that's not the right word. To take on like another session, to take on another chance, another opportunity with the same person. A lot of you are feeling like you're drawing the line somewhere, or you're putting boundaries up now that didn't exist before. Some of you can't wait to jump. Jump either, gosh, I don't know if you're jumping out of an airplane. I don't know if you're jumping up and down. I don't know if you're jumping the broom, you're getting married. I don't know, but somebody can't wait to jump, whatever that means. I also feel like somebody is definitely attending college and having to deal with certain professors that are quite annoying or very dull and boring as a teacher. Read up on your own. Try to read ahead on your own so that you can become more involved in classroom talk about your subject, and that will make it more interesting, not just for you, but for your other students around you. For some of you, there is going to be a league of your own, or you're going to be in a league of your own, meaning that you stand above the rest. You don't have to worry about being compared to another partner. Water signs. Water signs, today it's behind the scenes, whatever's going on behind the scenes, something that's not out on the forefront, something you may have to look for. Some of you may be hanging out somewhere behind the scenes. For some of you, you need to contact your editors, somebody in reference to book publishing, or somebody who's producing music or something of that nature. You definitely need to speak to somebody because changes need to be made. Compare something, whatever it is that you're writing, compare it to your childhood. That will give you the answer that you're searching for. Go back to your childhood. Something possibly to do with school. For some of you, you may be hanging out with people of glamour or celebrity styles, people who tend to rise above, so to speak, or feel like they do. Somebody who feels like they're keeping up with the Joneses or wanting to keep up with the Joneses. So whoever this is for, you are definitely trying to act accordingly to your friend, the way they act, trying to keep up with them, but it is not your style. You will get much more attention and gratification if you just act like yourself. They will stare at your friend as if they are the outcast and you are the normal one. So bring yourself back down a few notches, okay? Whoever that's for. For some of you, there's going to be a golden, either a golden necklace, a golden opportunity, a golden chain. Something golden is being handed to you. Some of you may be dealing with a golden opportunity, but I feel like somebody else that you know is dealing with a fatal attraction, no doubt. Some of you may experience, or when I say experience, okay, so some of you may be remembering something from your past, something from a past relationship, something from a situation or an occurrence that made you feel really good. Something has been welling or dwelling on your mind, making you feel kind of happy, but sad too because you miss those times. So you're reminiscing. There's a lot of reminiscing going on for you guys. Earth signs, earth signs. There is something similar to the Lion King in your picture. Somebody may be trying to knock you off your power. Somebody may be trying to knock you off the hill, showing that you are king of the mountain. So somebody maybe at your work area is trying to get all the attention or take all the credit for work that you do. So be careful with that. Be careful with that. Also, earth signs, it does feel like for some of you, you're either battling or somebody is scheming around you. Somebody may be arguing something that makes no sense. Some of you could definitely be trying to argue a situation that really doesn't have any precedence at this point, or this situation, there's not a whole lot of evidence for you to be able to prove something different. Some of you may rush to a particular scene or an event. I also feel like, there may be something in reference to tracking something or someone down. Some of you could even be dealing with some type of earthly products or sea products, products that came from the sea. So dealing with something for your face, be careful with a reaction to that, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, you may be dealing with strange evidence. You may be dealing with something that comes through like a microscope or comes through a telescope or even possibly a tunnel shape. For some of you, it feels like you're flipping and moving or you're moving and flipping, meaning that you got a lot of energy going around you guys. A lot of you can't stand still or can't stay in one place. A lot of you are looking to move to a new location. For some of you, I hear the word 7-Up. 7-Up. So whether you're mixing 7-Up with a drink of alcohol or 7-Up is just a particular bottle that you have with you, I don't know. But 7-Up seems to be really important. Also, 7 is a very good number for you today. So that handles all of the signs that are for today. And the messages or words that I hear today of importance would be city or city limits. I also hear the word black or black ink. I also hear the word red ink. I'm also getting a heart shape, something in the heart shape, or look in the clouds and you may see a heart shape. There's also an angel that's going to appear in front of you in one form or another. Whether it's when you're stirring and mixing scrambled eggs and putting them into the pan and you see something. Whether it's you're putting salt into water to boil pasta and you see an angel in there. Or you're looking up again at the sky and seeing an angel. But I feel like your guardian angel is going to let you know today that they are around. So angels is another word very strong today. I also feel like some of you, something about blood. So either you're donating blood or you are a rare type of blood like O positive or O negative. For somebody, I definitely feel like there is transportation needed. Transportation needed, whether you need to buy a car, whether you need an Uber, a Lyft, whatever. But I hear transportation. I'm also hearing something into equal or balance or scale. So if that makes sense to any of you, there will be a message that comes to you around that. Also in reference to addiction. Some of you may hear about an overdose or an addiction. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have for today. I hope this helps, and I'm glad I was able to tune in with you. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Be ready for the $25 Ask Your Question with your payment through PayPal. Means you must have your question in your payment. If you do not have it in the note area, it will be a donation, no refunds. Also, the same goes with a $100 mini read. Yep, not $125, but a $100 mini read. So if you're from a different currency than we use over here in the USA, please make sure you calculate your currency accordingly to equal 100 US dollars. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you on my live.